Welcome back to the Cossy Arsenal channel. My name is Cossy. Welcome back to a brand new video. The Viktor Gyokerez situation is not over yet. Sporting have once again changed their position and they are now asking for more. Jesus Christ. I don't know what's going on with Federico Varandas, but this is the worst club I've ever seen Arsenal negotiate with. This club is an absolute disaster, a disgrace. And Varandas, by the way, as a sporting director, as a president, he is a disgusting bastard. He's changing his position. He wants more money. He's saying if Arsenal were helped by the agent of the player, they should be giving him add-ons that are 100% achievable, and a deal is stalling right about now. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel as well. We're going to be discussing what is going on, what is the problem with Varandas, what are they really asking for, and can Arsenal really expect to have Viktor Gyokerez now in Preseason? Because that is Mikel Arteta's priority. He wants to have Gyokerez in Preseason, but by the look of things, if we don't walk away from this deal, if we don't do something special, we might not have a striker by Saturday when we travel for Preseason. So this is what Fabrizio Romano has actually said on the situation, and he's saying that the situation over Viktor Gyokerez is becoming tense. Right? Sporting keep asking for more and more and more and more. The problem now is with the add-ons. Sporting want them to be almost guaranteed. 10 million euros guaranteed, right? So they don't want the add-ons to be, they don't want the add-ons to be add-ons. They actually want them to be guaranteed. Arsenal already went over what they wanted to pay, which is 60 million euros, and they have paid 63.5 million euros. But Sporting keep asking for more and more and more and more. This is according to Fabrizio as well, and it says that Viktor Gyokerez's agents are still in London with conversations ongoing between all parties for add-ons. Arsenal have paid more than they expected, but Sporting want even more with almost guaranteed add-ons. While nothing has collapsed yet, it is tense. The situation is becoming tense over bloody add-ons. Now, I think this is the worst deal Arsenal have ever done in our history. This is the worst negotiation that we have ever done in our history. And I can tell you this, that there are so many deals that Arsenal have done with very difficult negotiators. You think about Aureli De Laurentiis, that is, it's Lyon, I think. You think about, the couple of deals that we have done, and the negotiations were very difficult. You think about the Declan Rice deal and West Ham. But Arsenal have tried whatever they could to get Viktor Gyokerez in time for Preseason, and Sporting are changing their mind. I don't know. I mean, there is kind of a scarcity of strikers on the market, but this is unseriousness. This is pure unseriousness. I don't believe what is going on. So Sporting are saying, Arsenal, yes, you're going to give us 63.5 million euros guaranteed fixed payments, but we also want 10 million euros and in add-ons. And Arsenal said, okay, we shall give you 10 million euros in add-ons. But Sporting have now changed their mind and they're saying, okay, they should be add-ons, but we want them as guaranteed payment. I mean, they're trying to tell Arsenal to pay 73.5 million euros guaranteed. These greedy bastards are absolutely greedy, because this is what happened, right? Let me explain what happened. What happened is that the agent of the player reduced the commission in order for the player to go to Arsenal for 63.5 million, guaranteed to Sporting. And that is why we reached that agreement, and that agreement was reported by everyone, Fabrizio, David Onstein, BBC, and everyone, okay? Now, Arsenal said, okay, we shall give you 10 million euros in add-ons, right? But these add-ons have to make sense, right? They are going to be related to the players' performances. They're going to be related to what we can get out of the player. And the better Gyokerez works, the better the add-ons you're going to get. If he's a success as a signing, you're going to get more money. If he's not successful, you will get some money, but some of the money you might not get. And Sporting agreed. But now they have changed their mind because they're saying Arsenal is no longer paying the 70 million euros and we're just paying 63. And now they're saying, okay, no, we want all the add-ons to come to our bank account. Like, which team, honestly, which team does such a deal? Which team, like, have they ever sold a player, one player like this, where the fixed fee is almost going to be gettable as same as the add-ons? It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. I don't know why these guys are just being greedy. These guys are just being greedy. And I think they're looking at Arsenal and they're like, Arsenal have done 200 million in transfers so far. They have money. So they want more money from Arsenal because they know they can get more money. I'm sorry. I don't think Arsenal should walk away. I think this deal has been done. This is an easy deal. But this is wasting time. It is so bad to negotiate with such a president. Because what that means is that if this guy doesn't have any loyalty and he doesn't have any trust when it comes to his word. And what that means that if anyone comes in with a bigger offer for Viktor Gyokerez, I won't be surprised to see Varanda say, we are selling this guy to the highest bidder. Remember, now let's say this, right? If Liverpool don't get Isak, remember they already have a huge amount of money, right? Newcastle also have a very huge amount of money. And I think Sporting with Varandas are looking at this situation and they're saying, listen, there is Liverpool with 120 million pounds, but they want a player who's not for sale. And then there is Newcastle with about 80 million euros, okay? What is actually happening here is this, right? They're looking at a domino where you don't get Isak as Liverpool, so you go for Hugo Ekitike. Newcastle miss out on Hugo Ekitike. They look for another striker who is available for that amount of money. Of course, it's Alexander Isak. So I think Sporting are dragging this situation on in order for them to, to profit from this Liverpool and Newcastle, back and forth. But how is that concerning Arsenal? Honestly, if they don't want to sell to us, they should suddenly say, your money is small. We don't want to sell to you. We're not going to sell to you. Your money is small. But you agree a fee with Arsenal, and now you're trying to increase the money. You're going back on your words in less than 24 hours. They're trying to go back on their words in less than 24 hours. Oh my goodness. I have never seen such a negotiation in transfers. I have never seen such a negotiation because these guys had an agreement for 60 million euros plus 10. They said, we want more. Arsenal said, okay, 63.5 plus 10. They said, okay, yes, but now we want more. Like, are they even serious? Do they value our time? Do they know why we have tried to do our deals early in the window? Do they know the significance of a number 9 at Arsenal? Do they know the significance? Why don't we just go for Hugo Ekitike? Why don't we just go for Alexander Isak? Because I tell you, Isak is way better than Gyokerez. Maybe Ekitike ain't. I am just frustrated. I'm just tired of this rumbling going on and on and on and on. They want more money. They want add-ons that they want to hide that we paid 10 million in add-ons, right? But in actual sense, they want the whole 73 million. It's frustrating. It's absolutely frustrating. And these guys are purely greedy. Varandas and his team, they are purely greedy. And listen, this is unfair to Viktor Gyokerez. This is really unfair to Viktor Gyokerez because this guy and his agent, they must be fuming right now. They must be, frustrated right now. They have done everything they could in their power to get this deal done. They've done everything they can in their power to make this deal happen. There is nothing more you can do if you are Sentikaya. There is nothing you can do as for this move to happen if you are Viktor Gyokerez. There's nothing more you can do. Gyokerez has given up 2 million of his total package. Sentikai has given up a commission percentage, right, that he's entitled to, and these guys just keeping on saying we want more, we want more. Till when? I think that's the question. Till when? If they don't want to sell to us, well and good. That's okay. Okay, you don't want to sell. You don't want to sell to us. Let us know so that we move on. One thing I don't want is Arsenal trusting that we shall get Viktor Gyokerez. We waste our whole summer. We waste our whole summer on this deal, and then it breaks down. And it breaks down because of nonsense, and it breaks down because of some kind of stupidity. Because this is mad. You're not telling me that this guy, is gonna honor his word if Arsenal agree to the terms and conditions they're setting. What if we say we shall give you 10 million guaranteed as well? That is 73, and they're like, we want more. Where do we go from there? We've wasted a lot of time on Šeško and Gyokerez. From January to July the 15th, these bloody two deals have taken much of our time. And now Ekitike is almost gone, and Isak is almost gone, and Osimhen is almost gone. Arsenal could end up in a new season with Jesus and Kai Havertz because we couldn't agree a deal with Gyokerez and for Gyokerez and Šeško. And it will be bad. And I don't think this is Arsenal's fault this time. It is these lumpens that are trying to, fuck us up. It's frustrating. It's really frustrating. So for me, I've said this before and I said again, Arsenal need to set an ultimatum. These guys need to know that we are serious because they're looking at Arsenal's pockets and they're like, go deeper, spend more, give us more. Their appetite is insatiable. That's the truth. Their appetite is insatiable. They're not going to stop asking for more. They're not going to stop. And now, with Liverpool and Newcastle already in the market for a centre forward, their eyes are wide open. They're like, okay, if Isak is not moving and Osimhen is going to Galatasaray, that leaves two strikers on the market. That is Hugo Ekitike and Gyokerez, because Šeško is too expensive ultimately. Too expensive, okay? And all talk about Benjamin Šeško is dead this summer. No other club is talking about Benjamin Šeško because those guys are asking for upwards of 90 million euros. If Arsenal don't get Gyokerez, and maybe we get Šeško or we get Hugo Ekitike, that will be the biggest twist that has ever happened in the transfer window. Honestly, at this point, I don't mind. I'm not even caring about Gyokerez. I'm not even caring about anything. I'm just going to protect my club. Because we have done anything we could do in our power to get this deal done, and Sporting keep on saying, go deeper, give us more money, go deeper. No, we are changing. No, we don't want that. They're like this undecisive girl in your neighborhood who one day she's flirting with you, and the next day she's no longer flirting. And the next day she wants to flirt, and the next day she's not flirting. Like, flirt if you're flirting. If you're not flirting, walk away. Simple as that. Because now, what do we do now? Preseason is on Saturday. Today is Tuesday. We have 4 days. He's not flown for medicals. He's not done, media duties. He's not signed. Nothing is done yet. And we've got 4 bloody days. And in those 4 days, we have Mosquera coming in. In those 4 days, we have Madueke to be announced. In those 4 days, we've got to sell. In those 4 days, we've got to plan for Eze, Rodrigo, and Gerardo. So if these guys are unwilling to do the deal with us, for me, I think we walk away. I honestly think we walk away. Simple as that. There is something I want to talk about. And I don't know if this makes sense, right? What if Arsenal just went and got Alexander Isak? Because by the look of things, right? Alexander Isak might not be as unavailable as it was originally reported. Why don't we just go for Alexander Isak? I don't know if he would choose Liverpool over us, right? But Sky Sports right there are saying that, just a moment, Liverpool are expected to rival Newcastle for Hugo Ekitike after being told Alexander Isak is not for sale, but Liverpool are still pushing. I would rather waste this time on Isak because it's worth it than waste it negotiating with Sporting for Viktor Gyokerez. Honestly, it's worth wasting this time on Alexander Isak than wasting it on Sporting and Gyokerez. Because with Isak, I know we are getting one of the best centre forwards in the world. It could take time, but you're getting one of the best strikers in the world. Anyway, let me know what you think about this.